It's a sound the world is hearing all too often at the moment, and with the sirens come a surge of emotions: uncertainty, anxiety and fear.
You know, as chaplains, a big part of our role is helping people not feel alone, whether that's a patient or a loved one, but it's really providing presence in any way that we can.
And that presence is needed now more than ever as global patient numbers continue to climb. Hospitals are reporting a lack of protective equipment for staff, putting frontline workers at greater risk. But these New York City chaplains are facing the dangers head on.
This feels bigger than a job right now. It feels like a purpose and something that we are to witness and to accompany people through some of the hardest times of their lives. It's heartbreaking and also really beautiful to be able to do that for someone else.
Traditional religions have had to find modern ways to connect with their congregations. The Catholic Church in Ireland says in the past few weeks, more than 1.5 million people have embarked on a virtual pilgrimage to the Knock Shrine, a sacred site in the country's west. A London vicar is delivering his sermons on the street via loudspeaker.
Amen.
And the Jewish community took Passover online this year.
I actually think that the internet has increased our reach and our ability to connect with people. And while there's nothing quite like being with them in person, holding the hand of someone who is scared, or just sitting and receiving quietly whatever it is that someone needs to share, this is the next best thing. And the improved reach at least partially compensates for the lack of connectivity that an in-person connection makes possible.
The Muslim world is currently observing a very different kind of Ramadan with the help of sites like Instagram and Zoom.
Alhamdulillah, we've gathered together again for another community dua gathering as a means to keep us connected. We're in these days of physical separation. We don't have to buy into the idea that our being physically separate from one another necessitates somehow being spiritually disconnected.
The pews might be empty and the hospitals full, but that doesn't mean we grieve alone. Melinda Nucifora, TRT World.